Will today's Leo moon bring some unnecessary drama? Let's talk about that today. I am Marina Ormes here with your Astro vibe for Wednesday, June 21st. And the moon went into Leo yesterday, so it continues in Leo today with that energy Leo brings of shining, of expression, of creativity, of sharing. So thinking about sharing your gifts, right? Shining your light and your essence and your truth and ways that you need to be seen and noticed and heard around who you are and what your truth is. What do you have to bring, to share, to offer to the world, is as small or as big as it may be. It's you, right? It's your truth. And so this Leo moon is a perfect time to think about how to put that out into the world in some way. And so maybe it's as simple as telling your neighbor what you think, or as, as big as some big creative performance or project or production that you're working on. So whatever you're working on, thinking about ways it can be more authentic, more transformative at a deeper level because of that place of truth and where your soul's truth is leading you forward. And I hinted at this a little bit yesterday, but when we trust our soul's path, that deeper place of creativity, we allow. So the same way a mother brings a child into the world, it's like the most profoundly creative human thing that we can do, right? That animals can do. It's the ultimate creativity. And do we know how that child is going to turn out? It's like the ultimate, in part because of that element of mystery, of that element of something coming through that we don't know yet. We might learn more about it later, right? but when we're in that creative process, we don't know what we're creating. So power, and the power to create from that deeper place, is partially in that ability to let go, and in that ability to allow what is coming through to come through when we don't understand it yet, or know it yet, or can describe it yet. So that's where the trust comes in, and that deeper place of trusting our truth and trusting the process. And that is more powerful than power that comes from smashing something that and feeling like you have control over it, right? It's not very creative, and it's not as powerful. I mean, you might temporarily feel like you get to control others or control something in your world, but it's ultimately not the most powerful way of embracing your power. So I love to think about power in that way, because it really does go with creativity, and our power is our creativity. So thinking about that today. Okay, and then today's theme is about drama. And the Leo moon really, more than any of the other zodiac signs, Leo brings themes of drama, of performance. And so it is that part of ourselves and that part of life and the zodiac that allows us to be seen, to be present, to have eyes on us, right? So performance, being on a stage is like the ultimate kind of symbol of performance, but we perform in all kinds of different ways. What does being on a stage mean to you? How do you metaphorically show up on a stage in your life? And how are you bringing your performance into the world, your gifts, your art, your creativity? So the moon will be passing by Venus and then Mars, and that will happen later in the day. They're in different degrees. but with both Venus and Mars in Leo, and then the moon passing by in Leo, there's just a lot of potential for some drama. And so Leo, or Venus in Leo is Venus is what gives us pleasure, how we receive. It is, that feeling of being recognized and appreciated and praised. And just, think of Leo the lion and the Venus, like, all I have to do is be beautiful and I will be loved and, praised and appreciated and have affection showered on me and all the good things in life. So that's Venus in Leo. And then you have Mars in Leo, and you also have, so Venus is receiving, Mars is action. Mars is the action we have to take to get the things we want, and Venus is the part of us that has to receive the things we want. We need both. We need both sides of the coin, I guess. But both parts of that experience. We need action and believing in ourselves and our ability to move and get things we want. We also need that ability to receive, which many of us are working on. So we've got Mars in Leo also making us feel a little bit more full of ourselves. So there might be some drama showing up in the world, in the collective, showing up in your life. We'll see what unfolds, but that Leo sense of drama is there. Recognizing that is in the energies, in the qualities of the day today, and to understand it for what it is. And there might be some big egos, needing a lot of attention, maybe some places where we're not in our true creative power, but more in a ego kind of power, where those egos might need a lot of attention and needing to be center of whatever the story is. And then there could also, of course, be that need to be recognized and loved and showered with praise. And again, you can see how this works. Like, if you are aligning with your true self, if you're clear about who you are, what is important to you, if you are doing your deeper creative work, connected to your truth and that place of authenticity, you can see how these energies will be supportive, because it's going to be an opportunity for you to find that path of self-expression and creativity and being seen, and maybe having a little bit more confidence with Mars in Leo to, it brings courage. It's that lion courage. And Mars is how we act. So finding courage to take action from that deeper place of who we are. And obviously, when we're coming from that place of deeper truth, it's going to be powerful in that deeper, more creative way. If we are operating from our fears, which all of us have sometimes, but you can see how that might be, we might be more in a defensive mode, a protective mode, covering up for what we perceive as our weaknesses, right? Those automatic, default, unconscious protective mechanisms that we have might show up in ways that are more dramatic, more performative, bigger, harder to hide. So just be aware of that. Pay attention for yourself. I would love to hear how that is showing up for you, what you're noticing, and what are you doing to make the most of this time for expression and the higher possibilities. Thank you so much for being here. I am Marina Ormes. You can learn more about me at astrologyheals.com. I'm here every day with astrology for unshakable self-care. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button and help more people see these videos and get your notifications that they are coming out each day. and you won't miss a thing. So you can stay in alignment with the planets rather than working against them. All right. Thanks for being here. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.